The intro. You think there's covers of this song? I'm sure there are. What kind of covers do you want to hear? Let us know in the comments below. What comments do you What covers do you think would be really cool for this song? I'm thinking cat keyboard.
I was thinking camel spitting.
Meow meow meow.
Camel spitting. Speaking of camel toes, if you guys just joining us, we're off this high, off this amazing 3-part ending a story. Now we're seeing that.
I was like, where the hell's Kitty Pryde? But I realized she was in X-Men Evolution, which is actually the one I watched when I was old enough to comprehend what was going on.
To fluff his pillow.
Kitty Pryde. You know, Kitty Pryde marries Star-Lord, and she becomes the new Star-Lord. You know who she is?
Who?
Kitty Pryde?
Yeah, it's a Shadow Girl. Shadow Cat.
Shadow Cat, yeah. This is like, dude, like, they give everyone, they just be throwing out Omega level to everybody. Oh, she can face through, she's Vision.
Oh my God, he threw the O on it.
Oh. Dude, everybody gets that title. It's meaningless at that point. But she also married Colossus, and do you know why? Because he wanted to be penetrated. Deadpool is not a bad guy.
He wanted him to feel her.
All it takes is one moment. 3 moments of being a good guy to be a hero.
Yeah. Like, I just want you to feel me from the inside.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah. The tolerance equals extinction part dose.
The X-Men.
Weak ass fucking.
I gotta say though, during the title, that nobody ever skips. How are you gonna skip that banger? Why are you even watching if you're skipping that banger? And it changes every time, so it's worth watching. This time, I don't know if you noticed, there didn't seem to be a whole lot different, except for one key thing. What was it? Where's Vardo?
Calopolis?
Does anybody else know? Did anybody else notice?
Calopolis?
Yeah. No, okay. Well, anyway. Dude, should I? Yeah, I'm just going to say it. It was, because nobody's going to, whatever. You dicks. It was freaking, all the humans turned into Prime Sentinels. In the intro.
Oh, yeah.
Because they were like randos running away, and then this time they were like, and they were the Sentinels.
Dude, I thought they were my homies just chilling, like, get that motherfucker.
Yep. I don't know, man. Is that what your homies doing? Me and the homies.
You know what? You know what? There's the opening scene with what's it called, Sebastian or Banshin, whatever his name is, carrying his grandma or his mom through the sea of fucking, what is that? That flash mob.
Oh yeah.
That little flash mob scene. They're just frozen in time. They're with their mouth open, like I
wonder why he wasn't affected though.
Because he's his own battery, bro. He's his own battery generator. No, it was underneath the bunker. They didn't reach him.
But there were others. I guess that's a dumb reason. It was the entire ass planet. I don't know.
He sent them into was it Back to the Stone Age?
Yeah.
So he does the "Come on Me" X-Men. I know the X-Men come on Xavier, and we see a crippled ass Xavier. You know what, the little quote I read online, which is fucking hilarious to me. Could have started cracking up when they're asking about morph, the power, the scaling, and all that, and it's like, so you're telling me that if because he only could absorbs their physical power, not their extra powers that they have, like mind control and all that. So they're like, so you're telling me if Morph turned into Professor Xavier, he's like, yeah, he would just be a cripple in a wheelchair.
Good power.
So yeah, you get all the ladies to open the doors for you.
So you can peep the cheeks. That's why you open doors for girls. Follow me for more like that.
Hold on, let's hit this. Let's hit the
Chivalry ain't dead, folks. It's I did it.
to review X-Men 97. Fluff your pillows, kids.
Whew.
So yeah, so we
woke up and he dusted off his ancient ass wheelchair. Okay.
He's like,
man.
I was like, oh, he's about to get in there. He's like, oh no, he zooms out all fucked up.
Dude, all right, if he's gone, how are you not going to be riding that around just all the time? I would be riding it. Right? I mean, it's like a little golf cart. It's amazing. How are you not riding that shit? You just shove it in a corner somewhere?
I'm surprised. How come he didn't bring his legs with him, bro?
Because it was the armor.
I'm saying that would be a race between him and the guy from Scary Movie 2, man, in the wheelchair.
I know he has all these like Omega level healing factors, and nobody can heal his.
This is so I completely couldn't create something. He has his techno people there, like Beast and Forge. Now, can you create something for me?
Yeah, like what War Machine got, but. So spoilers, they do inevitably or eventually end up fixing them like all kinds of different crazy ways. You know what they don't cure is baldness.
What do you want, Goku Super Saiyan 3 hair?
That's my Nappa mustache. He goes through. No, I'll go even further, Vegeta.
He connects with his back hair. Oh yeah, so over here, they're in the busted ass war room. Mr. Xavier explains why he left the X-Men to Magneto.
He sees this trashed house and he's like, "Man, you guys really threw a rager. You guys were really cavorting and making love, like I told my bird lady.
They're throwing their laser beams everywhere.
Making love. Remember, I said that.
She busted good. He busted a Vegeta. Gallic gunfire. Oh, Team 4-star. Never change. So yeah, so he's over there. He's talking like, Professor, how dare you leave that to Magneto? Well, I just wanted you to leave and start your own life. Hey, they were about to. They were about to leave.
Except it really wasn't them. Whoops. How come you didn't see that when you can read minds, you dumbass?
What is you dumbass?
I guess he didn't care because he was just like, whatever. He's got a woman. He'll move on.
It's the same reason you keep coming back like me. So you're gonna start an interspecies war just because of your X-Men?
Well, I mean, it's more than that. Everyone else is antagonizing them.
Yeah, that's true. He was like the Malcolm X, isn't he? Not Malcolm X. What's his name? Anyways. Yeah, crash and burn on that one. Oh, Martin Luther King. I have a dream.
I dream that my boulevards will all be ghetto. I'm sorry.
Facts. Damn, you're gonna get canceled.
It do be facts though.
Martin Luther Ghetto. Anyways, we could say that because we're half Mexican. Right, compadre?
Oye, compa. ¿Qué onda?
Anda,
Loco.
vato.
Yeah, that guy.
Arriba, compa.
That's
You
how I
want some?
see.
You want some taco de chorizo or tacos de pastor?
You know what?
Or
I rocks
al
with
pastor?
I rocks with Suadero.
Or you want the lengua?
Suadero. It's a pork belly, bro.
Suadero. There you
Oh
go.
my god, dude.
Give him some pork belly. Give him some suadero.
All right, go on.
Give him some suadero.
So they're like, so then we go to we see Jubes and Roberto getting cornered.
How the fuck that happened? I thought they were oh yeah, because the blackout did let them go.
I guess
because they were being taken and all of a sudden they're being cornered. I'm like, what the fuck just happened between here and there?
They just kind of skipped there. So they're running away and they're like, oh, what do we do? We're cornered. And then who do we see?
Hold on. They're like, you're fucking telling me you got 2 mutants with power. They're scared for their lives. Why? Yeah. You got Jubes with and then you got Mr. Inferno here.
Well, okay. But every time we see Jubilee use her powers on somebody, she's just tickling their taint. She's not hurting them at all. What is she doing? What is the point? Oh, I've been temporarily kind of blinded a little bit-ish.
At that point, they should have done the little solar flare thing, you know?
She's just throwing pop rocks at me. I mean, we see that clearly she gets dangerous later.
I was going to say, what's the whole point of Montendo? Like, she didn't learn nothing between there and there? She's just been dating this motherfucker?
But, yeah, true. But even, like, in the future, not in the future, but at the end of the episode, she uses her powers to try to hurt somebody a little bit, or at least stun them or something, and it doesn't do anything. It just bounces off.
Mr. Sparkle Fingers, bro.
Yeah. So anyway, but he really could have solar flared him away.
She's exactly. So we get the guy Forge and Storm with her black costume, even though she gets another black costume at the end of the other black costume.
Yes.
What? Anyway, we get there when we get there. So Storm does her thunderclap.
Yep.
She's coming down, backing it up. So she has Forge with him. Like, what's up, dog? We're gonna stop these fools. So they run away. Yeah, they run away. The ghettos.
Yeah, they fly back to the mansion then, and then and then they meet them out there, and they're like, oh, we're not at the mansion anymore. We're in Wonderland. Wonderland. He can tell we're there because of the big pipes.
The thing that was kind of creepy or messed up is Sebastian connected his grandma, his mom into the machine. I'm like, dude, you're the one who fucking did this to her. What do you mean? Like, you're all sympathetic. And he's crying.
Well, she was a necessary sacrifice.
Like, mom, they will pay for what you did. So yeah, so Mr. over here is telling you it's your fault and my fault. It's everybody's fault. Enough pointing fingers. It's time to do action. All right, you 2, 3 go with them, and you 4 or 5 go over here. So we got the gold team and you got the blue team. The gold team is Cable and Jean Grey with the OG costume. Am I skipping something?
Well,
for sure I am.
We don't see the costumes until they go to Muir Island after they're already split.
Yeah, little Muir.
And the reason I want to point this out is, yeah, they show all the OG costumes, which is pretty cool. Obviously, Morph doesn't have a costume because they just like make the clothes appear or whatever. But what's worth noting to me is that Jean Grey and Storm both have wigs.
Ooh,
they have wigs.
They're not natural blondes.
And that's funny because, like, when this show first started again, everyone's like, Storm doesn't have black hair. Why? She has a wig. It's not anybody's hair. It's horse hair.
I'm gonna snatch your wig off, bro. She'll be like,
just be glad that they didn't go with the generic, you know, like the hair of popularity now ever since Killmonger. Everybody has a Killmonger hair now.
The faux hawk?
Yeah, no, the I don't know what you call that. The spiders.
Oh,
I
gotcha,
mean,
gotcha.
there's like I don't know, dreads, but they're like lazy.
The lazy dreads.
Yeah, the monkey
Oh.
paw.
Uh-oh.
No, that sounds.
No, no.
Mm. Man, the words they're already there. You know what? By the way, say less. I want to say less.
Say less.
That
Don't say
expression,
that.
it's stupid. It's like you've already said the things. You can't say less. It's freaking already out there. I know it's not meant to be literal. It's an idiom, but
Yeah, you
I
idiot.
wish I could say less. It's there already.
Hey, pay less or say less, okay?
Damn, those still exist. Yeah, the
Nah, they get. Oh my.
less. There's one in Highland Park.
Uh-oh. There's someone around?
Damn, sorry, Billie Eilish.
Say less, bro.
Yeah. So anyway, we see all there, and also, Scott has his little ninja mask back on. He has the full thing,
Yeah, the full thing.
just like OG Cyclops. That's the original Cyclops.
I thought he was gonna go in there fucking swimming.
He has his little leotard suit on.
Your little bill cop. He was like,
He wears the cowl, but he looks cool. I like it. I think it's awesome.
puts a whole cow on.
And that just continues to allude to, and I've made it kind of known that even though we talk about a lot of nerdy stuff, I don't necessarily read comics because, like, who has the time?
Cue the comic.
Yeah, I don't hate them. I ain't got time.
You got time.
But I've talked to a lot of people about the show, and a lot of people are saying that it's hinting to, oh God, what is it called? Messiah Complex. Where they get into all the Scott's family, blah blah blah. But it's after House of M, where mutants are starting to come back, and
Monster
they have
Inc.
Summers, and Scott kind of goes on a tirade of protecting mutant lives at whatever cost, no matter who you have to kill.
Yeah, then you got Wolverine over here getting mind control and killing the whole X-Men.
So that's when he gets the mask back on, the cowl. And that's another allusion to that. It's like Peacemaker. I don't care how many men, women, or children I have to kill for peace. What is
Just gotta do it. We're Bob.
All right, bub.
So
Trouble.
no, I just laid one from Taco Bell.
Trouble.
He's like, I smell chorro.
Chalupa.
Yeah. So we got over here. Everybody's like splitting up into his teams. There was a point I was gonna say, but I forgot where it was. Don't come to me. Come to me, my X-Men. I should say, come on me, X-Men. So you got the lazy ass Xavier. You got Morph. You got the whole team going to Mirror Island.
Well, no, they're totally different. Morph is with Cable and Jean Grey. Who else is with them?
Oh no! Before we get that point, I apologize. We missed a very important part. So everybody's like, "Oh yeah, we gotta find Magneto because we gotta convince him to turn the lights back on because he didn't pay his phone bill."
Yeah.
He didn't pay the light bill, so we gotta tell him, "Hey, can you help us pay the phone bill, please?"
Damn true. I gotta find Magneto.
So Mr. Magnus over here is like, and then Professor's having what's it called? A psychic connection with the president, saying, "We deal with this motherfucker every time." He's like, "Yeah, I know. He's gotten to this point again, but if you can't stop him, then my hands will be forced." Even to then, he has remorse for Magnus. So like, can you blame him?
Yeah, I mean, the things you said are true.
That's true.
But also, I mean, it's like the whole hero complex thing with like Batman, where it's like if he's gonna keep doing horrible things like this, like doesn't matter how misunderstood he is, he's killing so many.
And that's what gets to the Superman, right?
Genosha Or, like, who's gonna answer for all those? Like, it's like, yeah, but you're killing like
Nearly
yeah,
trillions
more
more.
people. What are you talking about, you dumbass? The ends
So,
don't justify the means, bro.
that's true. So Mr. Over here is like, we gotta find Magneto, but guess what? Magneto finds them, and all this rock anthem music and acoustic stars blaring from the heavens. You see a giant rock just go. You know what I imagine? Just like him bumping it, like just landing. He's like, "Hey, what's up, Doc? Magnus,
I thought it
stop
was gonna show
this!"
like Galactus was turtle heading, and he's just there trying to like, huh? But okay, so right before that, they're talking about Grieve and Remy and blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, Remy.
So sad, too bad.
Remy
And
Martin.
she's wearing his jacket the whole time, and she right before she leaves, she gives it to Xavier. Just throws it on his shoulder, like, all right, I'm
That
leaving my grief behind and moving on.
damn.
Like, yeah, it's been
So
like
homie's like, what Professor Xavier's like, I know I've been saying a lot of words, but my words cannot heal you right now. It's like, you were not there, Professor. You don't know how many people died that night.
Daddy wasn't there.
I made a promise to my people to change
My
the
underwear.
mutant. So they change their underwear, and then Rogue is like, I'm going with you, Daddy. Even you grew me once I was a child.
Her and then Roberto's like, oh, that's cool. I'm going too because I can fly and you can't.
Roberto is like, hey, dog, do you have room for me? He's like, yeah, come along. He's like, I only been an X-Men for 4 seconds. Doesn't she bash his morph? Like, dude, you've been gone for how long? You know, all of a sudden you want to be an X-Men or whatever.
No, she doesn't bash him. She talks about how they betrayed him too right away. And they're like they were with us 30 seconds before they threw them to the wolves too. I didn't do my homework, so I don't recall what they're talking about, but I agree, I guess.
So Roberto, Rogue, and Magnus leaves, and they take the rock with them. If you smell it, what's it called? Asteroid M is cooking. The eyebrow. Oh, there it is. Oh! Super elbow.
The people soon.
So yeah, Magnus leaves with the whole Rogue, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh crap, now we have another thing to worry about. That's when they decide to split up the teams, right? One to the Magnet world, and the other to Genosha Jr.
It's fine because he ain't got his squad. Dude, how come he doesn't have his squad? Where's any of his peoples?
That's what I'm saying. Where the fuck is the Brotherhood of Destruction?
Actually, they're in the intro.
Where's Colossus? Where's
where's our boy Jugs?
Where's the Jugs? Where's Jugs?
Because you can't introduce the big baddie that you're setting up without introducing Jugs.
Where's Magneto? I mean, where's Mystique? Where's who knows?
Yeah.
Season 2 probably.
Yeah, probably.
So anyway, so he got a little small squad, and then they're like, I can't believe he's doing it. Let's do it, Omega team. And then that's when they have a heart to heart. Cable and Scott. Give him hell, kid. Thanks, Dad. So they do golden team and blue team, and like here he throws him a leotard. Like, what are you expecting? Black spandex? I was just like,
no, I think Cable was just like, oh yeah, dude, X-Men 2000 rip. But I think Cable was just like, fuck, I gotta take off all these fucking shoulder pads and like, oh man, like that's so much work. Like, I don't change my clothes.
You know what they haven't used? Their little communicators with the X. How you doing with the belt buckle? You have to push your belt buckle and talk it to your penis. Like, hello, can you hear me?
Hello down there.
Hello, hello, X-Men. Hello, hear me? You're like, what are you doing? We're trying to talk. Does anybody hear me? Hello. And also too, before that, Forge and Beast create this
oh yeah,
the shark collar thing. And then Storm gets so mad because he's telling him, okay, no nullifying magic, mutant power thing. She gets all pissy, like, what happens if it turns on you and then you die? Say, good point.
Wow,
Yes.
hours.
So the whole point was to put that on Bastion and kill the Sentinels and reverse all the Sentinel people back to being people instead of being infected by the cyber thing, right?
Right, because he's the mother computer or whatever, the server.
He's like the antivirus. So yeah, so they're going, and all of a sudden the Sentinels attack. How they're being powered? He's going through him. That's a lot.
Neutralize. Yeah. The Beast owned this one. I loved him in this. Finally, he didn't get any time to shine this whole series until now, really.
So Storm tells Jean that let's split up. We take the air. You guys take the ground. So it's her and Forge, and then Jean
idolized Jean coming back.
Exactly. I like the little thing they put their head like that, and they're like, "Give her hell, Storm," or something.
Nice moment. Let them feel your weather or mind your weather, and then they will weather my mind.
Oh, weather.
Okay. All right, sister, go get him. Gets him.
We'll do it together like family.
Yeah, that was nice. And then Storm, Beast, with the what's the sound of one hand clapping after he knocks it down. That
sounds like me slapping that cheek.
What's that from? That's from the Odyssey, right?
Odyssey Jones.
I knew you didn't know what the fuck.
I don't know. Fuck.
That's
we're seamless together, right?
Labyrinth.
Oh, Labyrinth.
Answer me these questions 3, and one of them is the famous the 2 guards behind me. One of them tells only truths and one tells only lies. Remember? Well, you've probably seen it referenced in so many other things, but there's that. And then one of them is, what's the sound of one hand clapping? He's gonna slap him. That's a great one. I love that.
I like how he swings that shit around. How about it's morphin' time? He morphs into Hulk.
Yeah, we got some Hulk smash.
We got some Smurfs crash. Could it turn into an ATM machine or a Smurf machine? S'mores.
All right, I got to get Miles Morales in here so he can say, why do they call it an ATM machine when the M already stands for machine?
Automatic transaction money?
Automated teller machine.
Ah, so there's a teller in there?
Yeah, that's why I don't be telling the secrets, because it's a teller.
What is the What is that chocolate thing that everybody fucking eats? And it comes with the little sticks.
Is this what you're viewing us for? Is this?
No. It's chocolate. It goes like that. What's it called? Something Tella.
Telenovela? I don't.
Nutella? I think it is.
I'm not telling.
Oh, it was funny because the whole bit was like she was eating Nutella, and they're like, "Hey, like what's she eating?" She's like, "Nutella." Like, we're not gonna tell her. It's like, no, we're eating Nutella. So it was a whole bit. It was funny to me.
Never mind. Like, escalator. That's our most viewed, by the way. All right, gone.
Yeah, she's gone. Gone with the wind. Yeah, I know. I'll tell you why later. They came Pocahonting. So yeah, they're there, one hand slapping and incredible morphin. And then she see Jean Grey picking up Morph, like throwing him into the other Sentinels. Morph smash and putting him through to the wrecking shop. Yeah. And then in the sky, Miss Storm over here gets hit. And then we go to Magneto, and then we see Rogue. He's like, "You dirty bastards," because Nightcrawler teleport him right in front of Magneto. Magnus, stop this madness. Oh, dear friend, I've been wanting to tell you this so long. Shut the fuck up. He puts the middle. Enough of you talking, you petty ass kid. That you weren't there. Like, I don't go fuck. You're gonna die right now.
Yep.
It's kind of true. Like, I had to tire. Honestly, I was siding with Magneto in this one, bro. I was like so over fucking Charles talking.
That's his whole thing, man. I mean, he gave a nice rousing speech before this.
Can you just talk with your mind?
Yeah, half the time he does.
I'm doing it right now.
Hmm?
There you go. So that's what he was saying. Is he throw a little metal pin, and then the fighting ensues. The mini civil war between Rogue and an untrained fucking X-Men. Not even an X-Men. What is it? Mutant trainee. What did it tell Deadpool? I'm an X-Men. Training. That's what I told Roberto. I'm an X-Men in training. Shut up.
So that was Jubilee versus him.
That's funny. He lit him up on fire. Like, hits him, he burns him. He's like, oh, hell no. She gets all pissed. Like, I'm sorry. Time out. He's throwing.
No sparklers. Oh.
Hey, put them too close to your skin. Might burn.
Tickles.
Tickle. So that's happening. It's going back and forth, the fighting. And then we get all of a sudden, it's like, you brought me what I needed. I know who you are deep inside. Jean. Were you shocked about this part?
Nah, I mean, she dies all the time.
Oh. Well, we see Cable turn on Jean. Does a little laser thing. Go pew pew. She's like, what are you? What the fuck?
I was annoyed that, you know what? After seeing this, I'm starting to get that outside of the comics, just every iteration of Cable is just lame. It's just boring.
He's like a moping little kid, man. My mom was real. My mom loved me. My mom this.
Oh, man, he sucks, man. Like, he doesn't even get, like, he doesn't break free for a moment and be like I'm sorry, and nothing. He's just like, oh, look, I don't need my gun to do the same thing my gun does, but with my hands. Like, you suck, dude. Like,
he's just fucking hands with the get-go. I guess it took a while for him.
And then he's like, oh, I'm also a telekinetic. But dude, that's not even what that is. And
I think they're like optic blast, right?
Yeah, it's the same thing as his dad, just with his hand. It's the Kamehameha, man. And it's like, yes, it's very strong, but it's like, man, is that all he does? It's lame.
So he throws the Kamehameha, and then Jean is trying to hold it back, and then she does her Scott yell, and then Scott is teleported. No, Psyche teleported and was watching Nathan and her going at it. I love you. She goes, no, and then he goes, why? And like, I don't know. So, and then in the middle of that, we see Mystique, Morph turn into Mr. Minister, the preacher. He goes, we got to run away. We're being overrun by the Charles Xavier's goons. And that's when, what's his name? Sebastian smacks him. He's like, you stupid fool. You should know your role. That snake will never come and help me. I was like, oh.
Would only think of himself. Yeah, he had me with that. He had me in the first half too, not gonna lie.
Yeah. And he's like, damn it. I thought I almost had you. So they lost the thingy. He picks it up with the machine and he has it in his hand, the collar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hope seems lost.
Yeah, I mean, they don't rectify that in this episode. So
they're going at it, and then back to space, and then it's like, come on, you got to reverse the polarity. Everything's going to die. So, of course, they knock down his helmet. Wolverine gets it off, and then...
Keep away.
They play keep away.
Magni, see what me do. Magni in the middle. I am the master of magnets.
He's like, I could mess up your computer. Look, you're. So Mr. over here is like, I'm sorry, Magnus, I'm gonna need your power. So he starts brain frying him.
Yeah, and we see that he's willing to really. He's doing it, man. He's doing what he has to.
And then who betrays him? Cyclops hits wheelchair guy.
Wow. Betrays us. He just said we need more time. Like fucking Star-Lord, stop it.
He's like, time out, time out.
Just let him get the glove off.
Exactly. You would have had it right there. Fuck it. I guess he had sentiments for him. Like, this is not what we do. I guess.
No,
type again.
he was stopping him because he said they need more time.
That's stupid.
You would have had the power. Correlation either. I didn't understand. I guess because then all the primes would have woken up and they would have attacked them and taken them down.
That's true.
But at the same, I don't know. I'd like, if I was Scott, I would have maybe picked up on the fact that she was saying, "Hey, I love you. I'm dead." Like, cool.
You thought Wolverine will feel it again after that. Anyway, so Charles Xavier is about to fry him. Scott does an optic blast on his wheelchair and he stops. He breaks the concentration and he falls down. You fools! You should have finished me off. He puts the helmet on Charles' head and he crushes it. He's being picked up.
It's not a good fit.
It don't fit my big head. No, what's funny is like it's like the claw machine. The claw comes, picks him up. He's holding him up. He's like, you know.
Yeah.
You should have gone for my nuts. And all of a sudden, we see Wolverine stab Magneto.
Dude,
he should have. Oh shit! He should have poked him in the heart or something. Mr. Vital guy. Everybody's like,
but actually, in the comics, Magneto replaces his heart with a ball of magnetic electricity, and he doesn't die with his heart removed. Not in this scene, I guess, but somewhere at some point.
He's gonna put it in a little chest.
Yeah, so that might not have done it, is what I'm saying. But yeah, he stabbed him where it looked like it was hard, and he's like, "Oh, the bravest ones die first." It's like, you're pretty brave.
This duel ends now. Are we missing something else from that power?
Yeah.
Nope. I don't think nothing happens there. So
always
come back here.
Always the worst matchup.
So the guy with the magnets picks up has him in a chokehold. The Force.
It's like Real Madrid versus Barcelona. No, I don't know. Yeah. Do it.
So he does the electricity on him, and he's. So you see like a little worms, little bumps on Wolverine's skin. You're like, what are we looking at? And all of a sudden, we see the worms just like pop out of his skin.
I didn't. I like, for one thing, I'm surprised that they went for it. Like, good on them, like they did it. But like, I guess because it's Disney Plus and whatever, they couldn't have gone all out for that. But it's like, what, it liquefied? Like, where'd it come out? Pee hole? Like, you don't see any hole?
Well, probably because I guess they left in a cliffhanger. I think they're gonna show him the total removal next week.
I don't know. But we see him next to the floating glob of his bones.
Damn.
And it's like, what, do they liquefy when they touch oxygen? What? I don't know.
He reverted them. He probably contorted it.
But also, like, if his bones were replaced completely with adamantium, like, wouldn't his, I don't know, his brain have been ripped out? Like, his eyeballs, other organs?
I mean, he can regenerate, right? In a rapid rate.
Yeah, but I don't think that rapidly. I don't know. Because, I didn't read the comic. But I do know from people, from nerds, telling me nerds that this is the Nexus event that creates Onslaught.
OnStar?
Yeah. This is Onstar. How may I help? My bones were just ripped out of my body. Um,
An agent will be with you right now.
so Onslaught is Magneto's ill intent, and Charles is everything he's held back, all his negativity and all that it just like implodes into its own being, and then it breaks free of them and becomes Onslaught.
Oh, that one from Capcom versus Marvel.
Yep, the one with the big old silly lips.
Why does it become that?
Tune in.
Say why though? Because of all that.
I don't know. They'll probably just explain it as psychic energy or something. It's, like it's like all the evil and ill will and anger and all that manifest into I think it's like the dark recesses of Charles' mind, and then it mixes with his willingness to kill Magneto, and it just makes its own persona, I guess, and then it just kind of breaks off on its own.
Onslaught.
Yep.
So Mr. Onslaught, like we're saying, that it liquefied Wolverine's things, and his skull is like is he dead? But the thing is, like, in the way of doing that, I feel like he cured Logan because he ripped the poison out of his body. Because slowly and old man Yeller, old man Logan.
Logan.
Can you imagine a fucking dog with
claws? Would you please get me another chalupa?
Yeller?
I don't have any more damn chalupas.
Make this supreme. Make it supreme.
What a great movie that was, though.
Oh, Yeller?
Yeah. I hope they bring what's her face back, the daughter. I mean, not the actual daughter, but X-23.
Oh, talking about that. Talking about the dog.
Badass. But
I have to say, Yeller has a daughter.
So anyway, yeah, as we see in Old Man Logan.
You see him being poisoned, because that's the thing that's killing him. This is antimanium.
Adamantium, cool. So
there you go, that thing.
I guess so. But
say now he has bones.
It depends on the writers. Because damn, dude, he's not Deadpool. Deadpool has the strongest healing factor. I mean, Wolverine has like a really good healing factor. But man, making like all of your bones, at that point, it's just a bear skin. He's a Wolverine skin rug.
Pointy sharp objects just coming out of him.
Technically, your bones are deconstructed and reconstructed by osteoclasts and osteoblasts in your body cells.
Does it become harder though? Like stronger?
Why would it? Well,
calcium.
Yeah. And actually, interestingly, okay. Oh my god, I don't want to get into a whole ass thing, but the older you get, the less osteoclasts you have, which is why your bones become more and more brittle because they're being redirected elsewhere, and you don't have cells reproduce. You just lose cells more and more.
You cannot supplement that.
No, you lose cells throughout your life. That's why it's called the Hayflick limit. That's what they call dying of old age. You get to a point in life where you just don't regenerate any cells.
But what about this whole stem cells shit that's going on? Can you use that?
Yeah, you can drink fetuses. Freaking Zuckerberg. So
that's what
yeah, more or less.
Because I've been reading about the stem cells research, and if you have bad knee, go fix it and all that shit.
Yeah, I mean, once they figure that out, but it's tricky because, in fact, they actually have found a reverse cellular aging genome.
Oh, shit.
But the problem with that, and one that they theorized and tested and immediately learned or discovered to be true, was if you don't allow cells to age, whether naturally or aided, then cells you might not want to grow or mature in your body will do so.
Become a mutant?
And ones that grow constantly in people's bodies are cancer, and they would be allowed to run rampant.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So that, I mean, that's the actual things that are happening.
So they're testing this in pigs right now, I'm guessing.
Mice. They actually caused. Oh, what did they grow? They grew
Fucking dirt arm.
Instead of limbs, they grew like something else, like genitalia or some silliness.
What the fuck? You have a penis in your arm?
Yeah. Have you seen the things with they're like growing like human ears on their backs and shit?
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude, science is.
What's the correlation between us and mice? Like, do we have the same genomes or what the fuck?
Have you not read of Mice and Men?
Nah, that's true. I thought it was missing, man.
It's not at all. What? That's about kids killing each other on an island.
I thought it was Jar Jar Binks. Misa, man.
Mr. Jar Jar Mouse.
He's like a Mickey Mouse.
Oh, no. I'll say that at the end. But yeah, more or less. What I was saying, anyways, is as long as there are cells in his body, I guess he'll be able to reproduce, and then he'll have bones. And yes, if we're going by healing factor, then he will have very strong bones, because that's what creates strong bones, is breaking them, or as they're being built, they recreate. That's why
break and re-break.
Break bones, it actually comes back stronger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you broke them and broke them.
Yeah. But the less likely that is, and they just come back not stronger.
So you break and you break forever.
So then, yeah, he'll have bone claws, and then he'll be Savage Hulk. Savage, not Hulk. Savage Wolverine.
Savage Wolverine. No brain, no. His animal instincts.
This is pretty awesome, but I don't know how he'd stick his knuckles out. Like, how you doing that, dude? Yeah. Wow.
Maybe like the guy from what's it, Men in Black? Rush some sugar. There's some sugar. It's like, oh shit. They're like, sir, your face is kind of twisted. Like, oh, hold on. Oh. Better. His eyeballs are down here. I like that movie. The other ones kind of suck.
What? You didn't like the Balchinians?
The Balchinians. But yeah, man,
Balchinians. Kick him in the chin.
I'm about to kick someone in the chin. So yeah, but that being said, Wolverine's on the floor. Maybe dead, maybe not. You know, he's probably being a possum and just waiting for him to look away and then jump him again. But this time he wasn't able to control him, so it's bone on bone action.
Yeah.
And then you saw that right before he attacks him, Magneto pushed everybody against the wall, even Rogue and Roberto.
Yeah, I mean,
even their homies. I was like, you would have let those two go, then you would not be in that predicament. But hey,
yeah, I guess so.
I guess so. That was cool. It was an awesome. I'm excited for the last episode.
It felt very short too. I don't know why.
Yeah, right. So you were like right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I want to mo. So we're gonna get that in 5 days from now? 4 days from now, whatever. So yeah, guys, and next week we'll review another random movie of the wheel. See where it lands. And the last episode of Tolerance is Pain. No, it's Expiration. Extinction.
Milk is expiring. Must milk.
Must milk. What is dough chicken? Eat more chicken. Leave the cows alone.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A.
There you go. Dough chicken.
Man, I just wanted to say.
What do you want to say?
This is here nor there. I just forgot to say it during when we talked about Knuckles, which I still only watched the first episode. So whatever. um, but you know I don't know. I don't remember if I mentioned this though. The guy who's coming after him, the guy and the girl, that's Kid Cutie.
Oh yeah.
I'm in the pursuit. Oh man, he's
You did mention it.
Kid Cutie.
That's
Yeah.
where he's been. He's
He
doing
looks
his
so
acting chop.
he's still. I think he had some recent music, relatively.
Is it the 9 Day guy?
Yeah, day and night. Yeah,
There you go.
no, he's had like some newer stuff, like last year, I think, year before. I don't know.
I gotta check the Kish Cutie now.
Yep.
Career resurgence. So what do you expect the next episode to be?
Onslaught.
Versus
I don't know. I mean,
the robot
Bastion's
guy?
gonna Bastion's gonna be doing something.
It's gonna be, you think Bastion will turn into the mega mode?
I mean, he already is. He's.
That's
But
right.
I think Nimrod's gonna like separate itself from him.
What kind of name is that? You a Nimrod?
Yeah, I know Nimrod nowadays, or even like in the AD times, means like somebody stupid. But he was a great ruler and a great king once upon a time. So that really wasn't an
Wasn't it
insult.
the same realm as Apocalypse?
I think it was like Einstein.
Ah, okay.
You know, where people are like, "Oh, okay, Einstein." Nobody calls actual smart people Einstein. It's exclusively like in 1,000 years, people were like, "Oh, Einstein, yeah, this guy's a dumbass." Like, what a
You got a
stupid name.
Nimrod and an Einstein.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Nimrod was like the original Prime, and he's the one who he merged with Sebastian when he was a baby, and that's what gave him the powers. So yeah, I think they're gonna like have some conflict, and Onslaught's gonna pop in, and Sinister's.
Fucking onstart.
Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a lot happening.
It's gonna be a fucking all-out war. Hopefully, it was in a cliffhanger.
Yep.
We're gonna wait for another 3 years like Dragon Ball Super.
But one thing I do want to what I think is really gonna happen is they're gonna be left and right dropping teasers for all the new animated shows they're gonna be doing.
Oh,
That's for sure what's gonna happen. I mean, they've already teased them a little bit. They already did. I mean, we've seen how many Avengers at this point? Like 3. They're probably gonna be talking about there's gonna be a new Spider-Man cartoon
I'm sure his Iron Man hasn't showed up.
continuation. Yeah, like, and who knows? Who knows what beyond that?
What's in store? With that being said, guys, it's been an awesome ride. Just tune in next week for the
Exciting.
finale. The exciting finale. Who knows? We might do a Wednesday review. No, we're not.
Ooh, doesn't matter.
Or we'll get together. We'll figure it out. Yeah, guys, I'm excited. Can't wait. I'm already milking my jugs. I'm eating more chicken instead of cows because I'm wearing my cowl. Like,
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch.
on the next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, I hope they play the one from Deadpool when he comes in. You know what? That's what I think. I don't want it to be the thing, but I think they're gonna tease the live action Deadpool in Logan.
Oh, it does a cameo?
No, remember I said this last.
Okay.
That I think this is. I don't want it to be, but I think this might be the Logan that ends up being the live action Logan. Wolverine, because he's the one who let down everybody, and this could have been the moment where he let everyone down.
Well, what is it saying? I want you to carry my casket one more time so you could lay me down.
I want the squad to carry my casket so you can let me down one more time.
There you go. With that being said, guys, this has been an awesome ride. You know, would have thought X-Men brought the heat. For the Hippocalypse, I'm Ray Zombie. there's nothing more to say, but good night.
Check it out, we on the scene with the dopest review show you ever seen. We got a hitman and a zombie, best believe, bringing you the heat, it's about to get crazy. The hitman and the undead, coming at your lives. Spit 5 rounds, we won't compromise. We're doing movies, games, and everything